Well, ladies and gentlemen, into the penultimate game of this 42nd edition of the Amsterdam Sevens. Here they come. The ladies' final, silver pier in the blue and yellow. On the right-hand side of your screen, the Ukraine. And in the black on the left-hand side of the screen, Germany. The referee today in this ladies' final is Gina Howlett of Australia. And she'll be assisted by Sarah Toll and Sherry Trumbull of Canada. So Germany to kick off.
Blue captain! Red captain!
And the referee is happy. A lovely kick-off by the German fly half, just over the 10-metre line. And the ball scrambles out into touch. We've had some wonderful ladies rugby here over the last 3 days with the International Rugby Board's World Cup. Ukraine now in possession, spinning the ball nicely. Nice loop there. Extra man here, and the Ukrainian girl is fast. Well tackled. Germany in possession. But brought down just outside the Ukrainian 22. And the ball is knocked forward. It'll be a scrum down. German putting.
Three calls, wait for set. Touch! Touch! Set!
Germany unable to win their scrum, but they do get their penalty because Ukraine are offside. Quickly moved. Nice interplay between Germans #1, Lisa Kropp, and #3, Lisa Bormann. But a little sloppy in possession. The ball goes forward. And it's a scrum down. Ukrainian putting. But Germany does well, wins the ball against the head. Can they get it away? They can now. Steady platform. Germans trying to sort something out in the middle of the park, but the Ukrainian defence is steady. But a little too enthusiastic, and it's a third German penalty. Swung inside to Lisa Kropp again. She has Seema Unlu outside her. Seema now with the ball, driving into the Ukrainian 22, supported by Jenny Naroon. Nicely turned over by the Ukrainians. And there was a gap there, and she almost got through it. Desperate German tackling there. Ukraine continues to press forward, and now for the first time in this game are in the half of Germany. Oh, ball in two hands, nice running here, nice support. Goes down, makes the ball available again. Nice play by the Ukrainians. And a big chance here for the Ukrainian #2, who is fast enough to go around in the corner and puts the ball down for the first try of the game. After 5 minutes of German pressure. Nice slow motion here, nice interplay by the Ukrainian three-quarter line, and well rounded off by the Ukrainian winger, who decides not to try and get around Dana Kleine-Grefer, the German #5 who came in. Not an easy kick. And indeed, it sails past the right-hand upright. Ukrainian leading Germany 5-0 in the silver pier final of this Amsterdam Sevens. Ukraine playing in the blue and yellow. Will kick off again into German hands. It's a nice drop kick. The Germans have a bit of time to think about it, though. Determined running again. Good support by Seyma Unlu. Sets up the platform, but the Ukrainians have turned it over. Illegally, though. So Germany take it forward. And a smash tackle by the Ukrainian number 6. I'm not sure the referee will like that. And she's penalised. It's not only a hard tackle, but it's a high tackle, and even the ladies' game is getting so tough these days. Referees will not allow stuff like that, and justifiably so. So on the halfway line, halfway through the first half, Ukraine leading the Germans by 5-0. And it's a Ukrainian scrum. Out. Ukraine going forward, looking for the gaps on the right-hand side of the pitch, determined running. Brought down by the German defence. Platform is set up. Bring it open. There is an overlap here if she can swing it. And we know how fast this Ukrainian winger is. But again, excellent defence by the Germans. Good hands by Ukrainians, swinging it back inside. Looking for opportunities on the right-hand side of the pitch. Nicely cut inside by Ukraine there. Playing with adventure and with dare. Prolonged periods of possession here, and again an overlap, but a sloppy pass there. Bounces kindly. Oh, that was an interesting little chip ahead by the Ukrainian number 2. She's a little lucky, but the ball bounces kindly for her, and the Germans are falling over one another in an attempt to tackle. It doesn't work out. Ukraine goes in for the second try under the posts. 10-0. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. A rather sloppy pass, but well picked up by the Ukrainian number 2. The kick wasn't exactly what she was looking for, but it bounced kindly for her. And then she had the speed and the determination to go through 2 Germans who fall over one another. And it's a great try. Ukrainians lead the Germans by, after the successful conversion, 12 points to 0. The Ukrainian faces a little concerned, but they don't need to be, at least not at the moment, with their country and their team leading 12-0. With 2.5 minutes to go until half-time. Can Germany pull something out of the bag here? Nice and high, the dropout, well taken by the Germans. The German ladies looking to surge forward, led again by their number 1, Lisa Kropp. And there's a hand in the ruck there. And the Australian referee, Chyna Howlett, is determined that she'll have none of that. So it's a German opportunity here. Back to their playmaker, Seyma Unlu, number 4, looking for the gaps. Holding on to the ball, strong, staying on her legs, eventually brought down. Ukraine must stay onside, and do. Germany stays in possession. Nice inside. And the ball goes down. Must stay on your feet. Germany takes it quickly. Number 3, Lisa Bormann looking for the gap. Tackled by 2, the supporters there, by Svetlana Hess. But she pops it out nicely to scrum half Jenny Naroon. And it goes along the line to Diana Klein-Grafer, who cuts through the gap. Good support by Seyma Unlu again. Can the Germans work this out? They couldn't, but the Ukrainians were obstructing the play. Germany gets another penalty here. And they're trying to make something of it now in the Ukrainian 22. Good break, back inside. Good support by Jenny Naroon. But the ball goes loose. And the lead is thrown forward. And referee Howlett brings them back to a scrum. The German player is down and looks as if she requires assistance. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. An excellent break by Lisa Borman. Inside to Jenny Naroon, and the ball goes forward there. Good determined tackling, but a little hurt in the tackle. Looks as if she got a boot. And while the German lady is down, the Ukrainian lady is also having a little bit of nasal help. It looks as if it stopped the bleeding there. The German lady is up on her feet into a round of applause, takes her place back in the centre. The German number 6, Svetlana Hess, who was so close to scoring there. For Germany, well positioned, they've got 30 seconds to pick up a try before half-time, so they'll want to do this. But the ball pops out on the Ukrainian side, and it's a long way to go, but she's well tackled before she can really get going. But Germany concede the penalty there. The referee is determined that Germany overstepped the mark, and it's a Ukrainian penalty. They'll be grateful for that. A chance to pop it away with only 5 seconds to go. They decided to run it. The long pass in front of their own posts. Daring stuff here. Takes 2 players. Ukraine is tackled on the 10-metre line. Are able to swing the ball back inside. Oh, again another hard tackle, but the support is good. And lovely interplay by the Ukrainian ladies as the number 6 runs through, is able to find her winger. Oh, who unfortunately knocks on at the crucial moment. And it's half-time. The Ukrainian ladies leading the German ladies by 12 points to 0. This is the final of the Silver Pier, the ladies' sevens, at the Amsterdam tournament, where we have hundreds of spectators enjoying top rugby. Let's see if we can pick up what the Ukrainian team is saying to one another.
Мы даем им играть. Они атакуют, мы защищаемся. Не нужно. Аккуратнее, уйдите. Лучше ставьте на мяч, не боритесь за него. Видите, что точно проиграли. Все, ушли, спокойно в линию стали. Все, будет момент, когда они отлажаются, когда у них не будет поддержки, когда у них не будет сохранения. Не лезьте, не лезь. Я понимаю, желание перехлёстывать. Не надо. Девчонки, хорошо, умница. Давай, 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 давай.
The 12-0 lead goes forward. Hands in. Team is ready to go. As you see, they start them out pretty young over here. And as the wave goes around the stands here, the German ladies take the pitch for the start of the second half. This in the ladies' final. Referee Gina Howlett, all the way from Australia, picks up the ball to give it to the Ukrainian kicker. The last 7 minutes about to get underway. A lovely break, determined running by Germany. This is Dana Kleiner-Grave, and she's a lovely shimmy there.
Blue, release.
Back in support. Germany still in possession.
Release now, Blue.
She is releasing. Ball is nicely out. Seinma Unlu driving the German ladies forward.
Play on. Playing advantage.
Referee has seen an advantage there. And the ball is out to Ukraine.
Over.
Advantage is over. Ukraine drives on.
Play on.
Must stay on their feet.
We're back.
That went forward though.
Forward there. Scrum.
It'll be a scrum down German ball. three determined German faces there. They realise that they've only got 8 minutes to score 3 tries, because they do need to score twice to regain or to take the lead for the first time. They've come out in this second half determined and meaning business. Inga Trautmann-Klaus there doing her best, but she lost possession, and Ukraine are taking it away. And the blonde winger, is she fast enough to get in the corner? She is indeed, and she coasts round behind the posts, increasing the Ukrainian lead to 17-0. She'll take the kick herself. Just settling herself. And she pops it over. Ukraine leading the Germans by 19 points to 0. Let's take a look at the slow motion. Yeah, Germany were in attack, but nicely overturned by Ukraine. Strong running, goes through 2 tackles. Holding the ball in her outside arm, keeping her inside arm available to hand off, but she doesn't need it. She's able to run in from the right-hand side and touch down the ball behind the posts. German substitution here. Inga Trautmann-Klaus coming on at number 13. Nice kick-off by Ukraine there. Ukraine look as if they're surging forward once again into the German 22. A little isolated on this side, but cleverly switches it back to the fullback to look for the opportunity on the left-hand side. Holding the ball in 2 hands. Pass went a little awry, but determined Ukrainian running again. But robbed and turned over well by Germany. They really need now to make something of this move. They're tackled just out of their own 22. There is an advantage to the Ukraine, which they're taking. Ball goes to ground, steady platform. Ukraine can take it forward again. A nice long pass, holding the ball in the outside arm, looking for the handoff. They've got to hold her because she is determined. Nice pick up by the Ukrainian number 5. Is she in the corner? Support with her. Lovely move by Ukraine. And the number 4, long-legged, just takes it in and pops it down halfway between the posts. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. Very alert, goes in over, is able to burst her way through 4 or 5 German tackles, sets the ball back perfectly, well picked up. Sees the gap through the corner, but aware at the same time that she has the support with her. And Ukraine pick up a wonderful try. That's the 4th Ukrainian try. To extend the Ukrainian lead to 24-0. Will she have the legs? Not quite. The ball falls short. Score remains 24-0 with 5 minutes to go. So number 1, Olga Blanutsa to kick off for Ukraine. That's a nice high kickoff. Oh, but Ukraine are really on a roll now. That's a lovely break through the centre. And once again, it's the strong legs of Vita Shumako who scores her 2nd try for the Ukraine here, extending the Ukrainian lead to 29-0. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. From the kickoff, an excellent pickup, a nice flip inside to Vita Shumako, and she has the legs to beat a 3 or 4 lady defence from Germany and to take the 5th Ukrainian try. 4 minutes to go. 29-0 is going to be a tough target for the Germans. And that's not a bad attempt, but it falls just short in front of the posts. by the Ukrainian number 1, Olga Blanutsa. And there's a substitution here by the Ukrainian ladies. Coming onto the pitch, Anastasia Goncharenko, number 13. And coming off, the Ukrainian Yulia Grigorieva. Germany in possession now and moving forward. Determined, looking for opportunities here. Driving forward into the Ukrainian half. Steady platform, but turned over cleverly by Ukraine. First touch of the ball there for Anastasia Goncharenko. But the ball moving nicely to the left-hand side of the pitch. Nice turnover by Germans. The ball was out. Ukraine is entitled to take and did take, and are back in possession now. No advantage for the Ukrainians here because they are driving. Back into the German half. Nicely moved. Little half break there, goes down. Can she make it available? She must release the ball. Well, she did, but she was restricted by Germany. The tackled player must have the opportunity to release the ball, and Germany did not give Ukraine that opportunity, so it's a penalty. Ukrainian ball swung swiftly to the left-hand side, determined tackling by the Germans here, and on a second occasion. But the Ukrainians slow it down, and although they fumble it, it did go backwards. And the Ukrainian number 1, Olga Blanutsa, looking to go through, is able to swing it out, but it doesn't reach Vita Shumeko this time. No, there was no advantage from the German knock-on. It'll be a scrum down. Ukrainian ladies. And there's 2 changes here on the German side as number 10 and 11, Julia Peters and Hannah Ruff, come on. And a quick ball. Ukraine has plenty of time to think about how they want to set this one up. They take it right, they flip it back inside to the Ukrainian fly half. The number 1, Olga Blanutsa again. This is nicely moved out. And could this be a run for Olena Marina Borodina? It is indeed. Maria Borodina. A long 55-yard run on the left-hand touchline. Comes in nicely to score under the posts and extend the Ukrainian lead to 34-0. Let's take a look at this again. Ball is nicely moved, well taken, and Borodina has the legs there to go outside the German defence. Holding the ball firmly in one hand, keeping her inside arm available to hand off. And in the end, it's a stroll in the park as she touches down. And leaves Olga Blanutsa with an easy conversion in front of the posts. Ukraine 36, Germany 0. Another substitution on the Ukrainian side. Number 12 takes the pitch, Violeta Okretiana, replacing number 7, Anastasia Gonta. So we are now in the final few seconds. The Ukrainian kickoff does not cross the 10-yard line, which gives Germany a last chance to flourish, as they'll get the free kick from the halfway line. They'll need to be quick. What are they going to do? Do they have a move? The consolation try. Nice interplay again. Sona Launam looking for a gap there. Ball is, she's brought down. Back on her feet, but Germany's still in possession. Nice run into the Ukrainian 10-yard line. But well turned over by the Ukraine. And there's not a lot of defence left. Well tackled by Svetlana Hess, but the ball pops out on the Ukrainian side. Nicely picked up by Marina Liakor. Well, that could have been a Ukrainian ball, but seemed to pop over the other way. But to no avail. It's the end of the game. And the worthy winners of the ladies' silver pier final are the Ukraine, in the blue and the yellow, who beat Germany by 36 points to 0. Ukrainians in celebration here and throwing their coach in the air. It can't be an easy life being a male coach of an all-ladies team. And as the Ukrainian girls go through the tunnel, are well-deserved winners here. Let's go down to the touchline and see if Jules is able to.
Anything in the second half?
This time we'll have no interview. It's a little tough commentators team to speak Ukrainian, and we understand the Ukrainian ladies, they can bow beautifully, but a nice touch by the Ukrainian ladies, congratulating the crowd of 4,000 or 5,000 here, enjoying top rugby in a relaxed atmosphere and doing their round of honour. Congratulations, ladies. Well done, well done, well done. But again, all credit to the German ladies who fought hard to make it to the final of the silver pier and are running in front of the Ukrainian team in their lap of honour as well. The Ukrainian Vita Shumako holding the Ukrainian flag there, the number 5, as she follows her team around the stadium. The final of the silver pier is Syria Stuffed Pups against Susie Sevens. And as the Ukrainian ladies line up, awaiting their prize, the silver pier, which will be handed over by the chairman of the organising committee of the Amsterdam Sevens, George de Vries, together with the chairman of the Dutch Rugby Union, Willem de Jong. And a very happy Ukrainian captain there, Yulia Grigorieva, doing the high five with her teammates. Well played, Ukraine. And also joining AAC veteran and former Amstelveen coach Johan Broers. Standing behind them, Arnold Michel, the tournament director, and George de Vries, the chairman of the organising committee. Well done, Ukraine. Alexander van der Heijden, the speaker today, and the chairman of the Haarlem Rugby Football Club.